Hi folks, so today is day 3 using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and today I was inspired by my favorite lipstick, which is this guy. This is MAC's Lollipop Loving, and so I was inspired by the shades in this and the shades in this palette to kind of pull sort of a rose gold with a little hint of a green, just because there is that green shade in this palette that I did want to use mixed in with some of the peaches. Just wanted to do something very pretty, and I am in love with this look. So if you guys want to know how to do it, it's pretty easy, and just stay tuned and here's the tutorial. Alright, so I was inspired by what I mentioned yesterday and to do more of like a wedding-y kind of look, and so I went into the lid with this color, which is Bellini. I also used a little bit of this, which is Nectar, which is just a really nice sort of like warm gold highlighter. Also used just the tiniest bit of Peach Pit and then a little bit of Bless Her Heart. So I was actually inspired to combine these two on the lid, sort of this rose goldy with this green. It's actually inspired by my favorite lipstick, which you guys might know. And then for brushes, this is really simple, just 3. Just a large brush to apply underneath the brow bone and a little bit onto the lid. Just a flat brush to apply color onto the lid, and then a 217 to blend some color out. I'll take a little bit of Nectar. And this is a really nice highlight shade, so this is going to go right underneath my brow. And then I'm going to take this just down a little bit. I'm going to use no matte shades in this whole look with like shimmery colors, which I actually really like to do. I don't think that every look needs matte shades necessarily. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Bellini, and I'm just going to use a flat brush, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. And this is kind of just like a really beautiful soft rose gold shade. Okay, and then with that shade applied, I'm just going to dip in with a 217, and I'm just going to apply that onto the inner corner a little bit, and then just blend that up into the crease as well. Blending it out nice and soft. I'm also going to take a bit of that color and I'm going to run that right underneath my bottom eyelashes. And then to darken that up a bit, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Peach Pit. It's kind of like a darker purple plum kind of color, and it does have a little bit of shimmer in it as well. I'm just going to pop that right underneath on the outer corner to add a little bit of depth to the look. Taking the 217, I'm going to dip into a tiny bit of Peach Pit again, and I'm just going to very lightly apply that just in the outer V of this eye, very, very lightly. Get a little bit of fallout from that color, it's because it's a darker color. And then I'm going to clean that brush off. Next I'm going to go into Bless Her Heart. Pretty. Dust the brush off, and I'm just going to apply that just right into my crease. I'm going to add just the slightest bit of green. And it actually works really, really well with the rose gold shade. Okay, so then once you're finished with the eyeshadow, next I'm going to just apply a coat of mascara to the top and bottom. And then I did apply a set of eyelashes. The ones that I'm using are these ones from House of Lashes. These are the style in Temptress Wispy. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those, come back and show you how to finish up the rest of the face. Alright, so I went ahead and put the false eyelashes on. These ones are really cool just because they do have like these really neat wispy bits. They look a little weird depending on what makeup looks that you wear them with, but I find if I apply them just like with a simple look like this, it actually looks really pretty. My blush today, because I want to kind of keep with the rose goldy peachy theme, is just going to be Nars Orgasm. This has sort of a nice gold shimmer in it. It pairs well with the color that we put on the eye. Because you can see it almost has that sheen that makes a highlight sort of just itself, which I really like. And then for a highlight, I decided to just pair it with the color that we used on the brow bone. At least on my skin tone it works, and I'm just taking a little bit of Nectar when I can multi-use products like that. That way, you know, if I'm ever out and about with this palette and I don't have a highlighter, I know that I can use 1 or 2 of the shades actually in this palette as my cheek highlight, just as a highlight on the Cupid's bow of my lip. I just think that always looks fresh and really pretty. And then I'm whipping out my MAC palette because I want to take my favorite lipstick, which I didn't realize I actually depotted a chunk of it. This is MAC's Lollipop Loving. If you guys have been around, you know that that's my favorite lipstick. I was actually inspired to do this look based on this. It may look like just a peach shade, but it actually has like a slight gold and a little bit of a green duochrome in it. Beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that shade. The final look looks like with the lipstick applied. This again is my favorite like nude lipstick of all time ever. I just feel like this look is really pretty. It's something that I wanted to use with this palette. The second that I saw those shades in there, I was like, bet you that's gonna look pretty. I would consider sort of bridal or prom or you know, date night or whatever. I would wear this as like a bridesmaid look as well. Just kind of pairing this together. It has a little bit of drama on there, but it's not too dark and it's still really nice and fresh and pretty. So yeah, that wraps up day 3 using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I do hope you guys are enjoying this week. My next 2 looks tomorrow are going to be a little bit more dramatic, just because I've done some pretty simple, wearable, everyday stuff the last 3 days. So I want to use some of the darker shades in this palette, really see how they compare with some of the lighter shades, because so far I'm really liking this palette, with the exception of just a few shades that I've tried. So yeah, leave me any comments down below, let me know how you're doing, and hope everyone is doing great, and until my next video, I will talk to all you soon.